This is for you if you work in data and AI, you're experienced, you're good at what you do, and you're looking for your next role. Not just any role, but the right role, because the right job elevates the soul. Finding a new job, unfortunately, is not only about being good at your role. It requires you to get very good at finding jobs and applying for them. And every time you enter the job market, you have to answer the same questions again. What roles are actually available right now? Which one is the best fit for you? Which companies are actually hiring? Where and how do you find the best job ads? How long should your resume be? Picture or no picture? Cover letter or not? Should you tailor your resume for each job ad? And how? How can you apply for many jobs without losing application quality? How do you connect with people inside target companies? Do you need referrals? What will the interviews look like? How should you prepare? Are German companies different from others? How do you make sure that what you are good at is actually seen? How do you position your seniority and your technical depth? What are the adjacent roles you could grow into? Data engineer, AI engineer, MLOps, data scientist, what actually fits you best? If you come from academia with a PhD, how can you best enter industry? You have to answer all these questions anyway. Doing it alone just takes a lot of time and energy. My name is Arman. I've worked in software and AI for over 20 years. I have a PhD in AI, spent about 10 years building data and AI teams in large organizations like Zalando and Henkel, and about 10 years starting and building startups in the same space. In my most recent role, I built a team of 60 to 70 people from scratch. That meant something like 500 or 600 conversations and interviews with data engineers, data scientists, ML engineers, data and AI product managers, architects, analysts, and more for that team alone. In all these years, I have experienced very closely what companies actually need, what they look for in candidates, and how data and AI roles form and evolve in organizations. For almost 2 years now, I have been working one-to-one with colleagues like you to structure and accelerate their whole search and application process so that it becomes faster, more systematic, and hence a lot more efficient and effective. I do this in addition to having one-to-one sessions using an AI platform that I developed, which automates many of the tedious parts of the search and application work that are very time-consuming and error-prone. As a result, we can apply for many more roles with much higher quality of applications in a much shorter time span. I currently do all the coaching myself. As a result, I can only work with a small number of people per month. So I use a simple check ahead of time to make sure we'll be successful if we work together. If you share your LinkedIn profile below, I'll check if we are a match, and if we are, I'll reach out to you to get started. We'll start with a free session, and if you are registered with the Arbeitsagentur, the entire program is free to you using an AVGS voucher. So inform me of your interest by sharing your LinkedIn profile below, and I'll get back to you with the first available date for our free session if we're a match. Meaning that if you're experienced and you're good at what you do and you have access to Arbeitsagentur. Looking forward to it.